Our first speaker is Stephan Villavicencio, and his heroines include his paternal grandmother, his mother, and his girlfriend. He's a local researcher. He knows how tricky it can be to stargaze, especially with a telescope. But the first step in learning how to identify the stars without a telescope, he's going to share with us tonight how you can be a user-friendly way to start exploring the night sky. Please join Stephan as he participates in this Pathways project, Stargazing Without a Telescope. Stargazing Without a Telescope. Stephan Villavicencio.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Do you look up at the sky and wonder what is up there? If so, this speech is for you. The first step when you are stargazing is to identify your coordinates. And the way you do that is to go outside where you're going to stargaze. Let's say if you're going to go, you're in an apartment complex, for example, and you want to find a spot where there is not that much light pollution. You will want to use visible landmarks in order to know where north, east, west, and south are. And north, east, west, and south are the coordinates. In this picture that I show here, the yellow arrow marks is
Stephan, you're not sharing your screen yet.
Oh, I'm not? Thanks for letting me know. Hold on a second. Okay, can you see it now?
I think we can.
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay, great, sorry. Okay, so this is, this picture here is showing where the coordinate northeast is. It's a garage in my apartment complex. That's how I know where northeast is. And there are other structures too that I know where north and east are. You'll have to do this wherever you live and just find what landmarks will tell you where north, east, west, and south are. The next step is to identify, locate the moon. And as you know, the moon is the most visible object in the sky out there. The trick about the moon is that it changes every 30 days. It has its own 4 phases, and it goes through 4 phases every 30 days. Right now, the moon is 18% full. It's 3 days away from the first quarter. And when it's at the first quarter, it will be halfway. It'll be at 50% fullness. It'll be, you'll see the light part on the right side. And next, you'll want to use a sky chart. What I have used as a handout is a map of the sky based on my zip code, and I did it by going to this website, www.skyandtelescope.com, entered my zip code, and out came out this this sky chart. And it's accurate, and I was able to identify about 10 stars, planets, and constellations. Now I'll mention some of the stars that you can see when you look up at the night sky. For example, there are 4 of the 10 brightest stars that I list here. I put them in alphabetical order. You can see all of these clearly, even without without a telescope. And you'll see on the right panel that you can tell, you can look at the sky chart and you can tell which location the stars are. So Vega is probably the brightest one on this list. I was able to see Vega, and I can point it out to you in the sky. It's going to be in the northwest corner, about kind of going towards the middle of the chart. And then Rigel also is very visible. You'll find it on the east edge of the chart. And I will skip these. I will go to the planets just to show you about, you probably know about the 9 planets. And then to give you knowledge about the distance of planets and stars, Venus is the closest thing other than the moon that we can identify, and it is 26 million miles away. So that's something to think about, how far things are. And that's about a quarter of an astronomical unit. And an astronomical unit is how far the Earth is to the sun, and that's 93 million miles. But if you want to go to the far extreme thing that you can see with your naked eye, it's the star Rigel, and that is 4.6 quadrillion miles away. And quadrillion is such a big number. It has 15 zeros behind it. So that's just mind-blowing to me. I'll show you a quick pic that I took with my own camera. It's a pic of Jupiter. I did it on Friday, and you can just see that little dot where the yellow arrow is. That's Jupiter, and it's right above the garage in my apartment complex. So in conclusion, first thing you want to do is to identify coordinates. Next, locate where the moon is. Third, identify the stars and planets that you can see. And I recommend that you be prepared before you look. You can download the star map, and if you don't want to use an app, you can bring a compass, but there are apps that you can download. Hand it off to my fellow Toastmaster of the day.